What's up, y'all? Back at it again with a official build breakdown. We gotta do it inside because obviously it's nighttime right now, and our normal spot is burnt out because everybody in the community wanted to use it. So we were stuck in the shop. Right here we have the Porsche 1991 Carrera, which we did a Sierra Madre backdate kit. So basically took it to a 72 Porsche wide body. The kit came with the whole front clip, which was fenders, hood, front bumper, and rear flares. As Josh will insert some videos, hopefully, and pictures, because this has been a long process, but the team killed it. Front end of this kit, fenders and hood, no problem. But the problem is the bumper was not low enough for this car. Same thing as the side skirts. This car has a longer chassis than the 72. So basically you have oil cooler lines and AC lines that run down the rockers, which if you don't make an extension of the rocker panel, all was visible. So we installed the front fenders, didn't like the look of this, so we made a custom side skirt here, which is all metal. This is all sheet metal, which we formed and rolled into basically the belly of the car. So now the oil cooler lines and AC lines are all tucked in here and they're not visible. With like the backdate cars, they're all visible. So just something to make it a little bit cleaner. This front bumper. This bumper was a part that came with the Sierra Madre kit, but didn't sit low enough, and you can see the full belly of the front of the vehicle, which we ended up having to cut and notch to raise up just to clear the bumper, but wasn't happy with how it looked. So we took a 240Z front lip from Z Motorsports, and we actually grafted that into here, which now dropped the car probably another 3 inches, which is probably one of my favorite parts about the car. Moving along to the back. These were custom flares that we molded into it, and yes, this is all metal. We molded into the quarter panels, the factory quarter panels, and basically the team got it done to where it's seamless, gives the car just the right width, and yeah, I mean, what can I say? Shit looks good. Coming over to the rear bumper, same issue we had with the front. The normal bumper only ended right here, so it was too short, and with this car, the exhaust system hung a lot lower, so you would actually be able to see the headers, exhaust mufflers, all that stuff was visible. We didn't like that. We went ahead and sectioned the bumper and extended that about 3 inches as well. So from the side angle, you don't see the headers and none of that, so it looks cleaner. But from the back, you know, where you want to see everything, is perfect. So the bumper we ended up tapering cut just to expose the new exhaust we put on, which is that's a Billy Boat exhaust, which is header and mufflers. And that kind of like little peek through the back is, I think that's probably one of the cleanest parts. I said it was the front, but I take that shit back. That part right there, and because you know the SS logo. Now, with all the body work done, and that was about a year itself, just going back and forth with the client, and actually trying to adapt everything, which was the hardest part. You got fans that had to get attached into the front portion of the fenders, oil coolers, running the lines and everything. That was hell, but we got it all. It's all functioning. Then we were able to get to the fun part. H&R coilovers to get the car's height drop down, Fuchs wheels, which we custom painted to match this lovely color. Now, everybody's been asking, this is a satin champagne, all right? This is a full paint job, custom painted by my guys, all right? We ended up doing a satin clear wrap over it, so the car's got a full PPF, so it actually will be maintainable for like normal washes and whatnot like that. Normally it's not. The lip of the wheels, satin champagne, color match to this. Now this is where it gets, you know, the SS touch to it. The front lip, we did a satin black trim on the front lip, satin black on the center of the wheels, satin black Porsche accents down the rockers, satin black Targa, satin black on the vents for the motor, satin black accents for the logos. So basically this car is a full monotone car, and honestly, I think it looks fucking lovely. We are probably about 2 years in on this build. Reason being is because for the first 3 months, we were trying to figure out which was the best way to go about it, being that nothing was aesthetically pleasing from the sides to the rear. So then the next 6 months was about trying to modify everything. There was a super amount of detail to try to get the bumpers to line up with the quarter panels. Same thing with the front lip to the fenders. So I know it looks good now, but there's a lot of hours to get it to where it is, but real happy. Now it's gotta go back to Allen Edge so they can finish the stereo, and then the interior, and then this thing's done. These headlights, are not part of the kit. The customer brought these as like a last little marker when we had already installed the original ones. And these were some halos with an amber light. And we ended up painting the housing, color match as well, and satin black on the halo bezel. So just fine little details that, you know, oh shit, damn, even on the lights. Yeah, so all the parking lights, where everything was chrome around here, we color matched that satin silver. Same thing with the grill. Kind of forgot all the shit we did to this. If you're looking for a kit like this, Sierra Madre, just make sure you understand that to get it to this point, there's a lot of work that wasn't involved in the kit, but my team killed it. I'm out.